Hello, welcome to the cricket episode on the BJ Show Sports Chat. Be a little bit different, but why not have the first two test series? Before we get into it, we'll also have we're going to introduce right now. So before we get into it, let's introduce the person who will be showing also in this episode. AIdan, welcome on to the cricket show on the BJ Show.
Thank you for having me back. I thought you'd be sick of me after the end of the footy season, but somehow he's brought me back on here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it's great. And cricket way and truly on the way here in Australia, especially in the BBL. Well, AIdan's thoughts will be very, very soon now, so keep listening to that. But we do start off in Optus Stadium, and there's not too much just in a big celebration of it, but I'll show a bit of my thoughts. So, India did start with the bat. Unfortunately, I don't know who won the actual bat toss of it, but India did start off with scoring 150 runs and all outs, so leading away with their batsman from as well. Joshie Hazlewood took 4 wickets over 13 overs. That is pretty good effort from the fast bowler, and as well
Nitish Kumar Reddy
from India's best batsman, 41 runs from 6 fours, 1 6 is actually the best for India, so well done on your performance. And then we came to a really poor performance from Australia, one of the worst you can see against a really good rider like India. And India came out absolute on top of the first innings, but on a very low scoring 104 out in Perth. Maybe not the best for Australia to play there, but it's one of the hardest stadiums to play in sport in Australia, no matter what. And yeah, 104 all out, and while we're not batting great, it wasn't great. Then we came to the second innings. It was a better performance. Mitch Starkey, quite interesting to know he was out, but 26 is the biggest. 112 for the best bowler for India was their captain
Jasprit Bumrash.
Took 5 wickets over 30 runs from 18 overs, so that's a pretty good effort. So AIdan, I will totally let you take over your thoughts of the Perth Test game for the first one.
Yeah, so India won the toss and decided they were going to have a bat themselves. Nathan McSween's Test career starts off brilliantly. Jaiswal edging to him in gully for his first catch and first play in Test cricket. India, first innings really didn't start too well. Pitch was moving around quite a lot. They got 150 on their first go round. You know, they had a lot of starts. Rahul got a 26, Rishabh Pant 37, Nitish Kumar Reddy a 41, but no one could really go on with it. And Josh Hazlewood did a lot of damage, 13 overs, 5 maidens, 29 runs and 4 wickets for an economy of 2.23. And really, this should have been a tone setter for Australia. They just come out after this. They come out with the bat, and it's not a good look. It's not a good look down the scorecard for anyone really. Khawaja opening 8, McSweeney his first batting Test cricket 10, Labuschagne 2. Steve Smith got knocked over for a golden duck. So the start wasn't good for Australia, and Bumrah was already making his mark. And then even sort of placed with the middle of the order, so Travis Head, Mitch Marsh, Alex Carey again couldn't really do much. 11 for Head, 6 for Marsh, 21 for Carey. Captain Pato, 3 with the bat. Mitch Stark got his 26 for a high score for the innings. 1-5, and Josh Hazlewood was the not-out batter with 7. And it was just with Bumrah doing what he does, just knocking over top batsmen and tail-enders alike. You know, 18 overs from him, 6 maidens, 30 runs, 5 wickets, an economy of 1.67. So that was the first couple of innings. Now we move into the second innings, and somehow on that pitch that had produced a 150 and a 104, India somehow found their way to a 6 declared for 487 and really just put the game away at that point. Jaiswal came out, showed what he had, you know, gets his first ton in Australia, 161. Eventually knocked over Bold Marsh, Court Smith. KL Rahul, good start as well, 77 for him. Kohli gets 100 for himself, not out. As they carry on that score to the declaration, Kumar Reddy again at 38. And really, our bowlers couldn't get any pressure in that second innings for India, and it just showed that somehow we take our foot off the gas against this top side. I mean, they might not have all their top players available at this point, but you can't take your foot off the gas against India. They will punish you. So the bowling side does not look good at all. Mitch Starc, 26 overs, 2 maidens and 111 runs for one wicket, an economy of 4.27. Pat Cummins, 25 overs, 5 maidens, 86 runs, economy of 3.44. Mitchell Marsh, 12 overs, no maidens, 65 runs, economy of 5.42. So really, it wasn't the great start to the series that we wanted. Lyon probably was the best bowler in our second fielding innings, as he went 39 overs, 5 maidens, 96 runs and 2 wickets with an economy of 2.46. Then we come around, it's our second turn with the bat, second innings for Australia, and really, again, it's another horrible look at this scorecard. McSweeney gone for a Doug, Bumrah, Khawaja 4, Pat Cummins come out as night watchman at the end of the day, fell before the end of play. So Labuschagne then came out, he also got knocked over before the end of the day's play. And we started a little bit better on the final day. Steve Smith 17, Travis Head 89, Mitch Marsh 47, Alex Carey 36, and then into the total with 12 for Starc. The line got a dark hazel and again was the no-out batsman, and really that was the end of the match at that point. It was over when they put out that 487 for 6 declared. India winning this match easily by 295 runs. Best bowler for them in their second innings would probably have to be again Jasprit Bumrah. 12 overs, 1 made and 42 runs, 3 wickets, economy of 3.5.
Great update was that from the first test series in Perth. Yeah, well done India, as I had mentioned, of a great victory, and go over to Perth. You know, it's a big travel and come with 1-0. We'll find out who does well in the next one as we go to Adelaide. But right now we're going to take a break. Yep, that's it. Break. Stay tuned. Alright, be right back. But get your cup of tea too hot, get your glass of water, get your lemonade, as well your biscuit. Alright, see you in a little while. Don't go anywhere. Right back in a moment. Welcome back. What a great, nice weather we had in Perth, Western Australia. We now head down to the Adelaide Oval, our big travel from what I mentioned before, Western Australia to South Australia. So, what a series this has been. A 1-0 lead to the Indians. And boy, we had a great rival. And boy, there was some heated. I tell ya, they love it. And this was a day-night test. So, starting later in the afternoons after lunch. So, 1:30 South Australian, 2 p.m. Australian Eastern Time. So, which I'm going to share before we get into it. This was, I've got to say, Australia playing in Adelaide in South Australia, and boy, against Australia and India, it's always a good, pretty even, but I'll let AIdan take away this bit, and then I'll get into my thought and after that. So AIdan, I'll let you take away the Adelaide tests.
Thank you. So what a change a week can make, and how the tables turn for India in Adelaide. Again, they win the toss, they put themselves into bat, but it's Jaiswal getting knocked over first ball of the match by Mitch Starc. How many times have we seen Mitch Starc get somebody out first ball of the match? I can't count. It's so many. And this is what he brings to the side, just that impact, that pace, get guys out early. Jaiswal again, another victim of getting out first ball of the match. Then India slowly start to try and settle in. They get good starts, just like we saw in Perth. Good starts. Rahul 37, Shubman Gill 31. Virat Kohli made a 7. Rishabh Pant 21. Rohit Sharma made 3. Again, Nitish Kumar ready. Big hand with the bat for him, 42. Ravichandran Ashton come in this game for India. He made 22 with the bat. And then Harshit Rana and Jasprit Bumrah both made ducks to complete their innings for a total score of 180. And that's 180 before we even got to use the full power of the pink ball, because we had them out before it really started to get dark in Adelaide. So we didn't even really see what the pink ball was made of at that stage. Australia, they come in firing, they're hot, they need to get this win back right now. They need to start to put pressure back on India. Okay, we've done well with the ball, now it's our turn to put pressure on with the bat. So we go to Australia's first innings, and it's Travis Head has done it again. He's come in and he's put up a 140 to save Australia from really having to contest this game, and this was the real only big score of this match. Most other players for Australia will go through them. Karaja 13, McSweeney 39, so he got a start 39. Labuschagne, good start 64. Steve Smith went for 2. Mitch Marsh went for 9. Carey for 15. Cummins 12. Stark 18. Lyon was the not out batsman this time, and Scott Boland, who came in to replace Josh Hazlewood, out for a duck unfortunately. India, best bowler for India was again Jasprit Bumrah. 23 overs, 5 maidens, 61 runs, 4 wickets, and an economy of 2.65. So Australia, very good lead. So that's 337 Australia puts up there. So very strong lead for Australia as India come out to bat for a second time. And not much changes from the first innings. It's, another strong performance with the ball for Australia. Jacewell this time 24. Rahul 7, Shubman Gill 28, Kohli 11, Rishabh Pant 28, Rohit Sharma 6. Again, Kumar Reddy with a decent score, 42. Ravi Ashwin 7, Harshit Rana another duck, Jasprit Bumrah 2 not out, and then Siraj was the last man to go to Scott Boland. The best bowler in this very short innings, only 36.5 overs, would have to be Pat Cummins, 14 overs, no maidens, 57 runs, 5 wickets, and an economy of 4.07. And what this left Australia with was a short chase only requiring 19, and they just get the job done. They get over the line, 19 without loss, and the series is tied again. So Australia suddenly back in the game, really strong showing from Australia. Travis Head lighting up the crowd, giving that belief to the Aussies when they needed it most, because no one else was going with him. No one else was putting up high scores for Australia at that point. He had a good score in Perth as well, 100 here. We'll see what he can do in Brisbane, Melbourne, Sydney going forward. India, I think there's some things to worry about. I think, just the pace and the bounce and the swing of Australian pitches is starting to get to them, especially in the era of drop-in pitches where pitches aren't as stock standard as they used to be in terms of their readiness. They just fly them in and put them in. So they come in quite late. So you get a lot of that flight, a lot of that bounce, a lot of that swing coming through. This is something Australia's used to. We play a lot of grounds on, greenish type wicket. Adelaide wasn't so green as Perth was, but it will be green in Brisbane for India, so that's something they're going to have to watch out for. Australia, I think, are ready to take this competition, this series, back in their territory, so now it's going to be 1-1. Ben, over to you.
Thank you so much, Aidan, and your thoughts. And 1-1. But before we get there, how did Australia did, and like Aidan mentioned, won the toss, led to bat. Now, somehow that's different for India. 1-1 to start batting, and India love batting first, and maybe that's it. But
Nitish Kumar Reddy.
42 runs from 54 balls, including 3 fours and 3 sixes, his best performance, and the Mitchie Starkey 6 wickets from 48 runs, and that's just incredible. 337 runs all out, but that is just incredible for Australia. With India, they just struggled, but it's okay, it's all good. From that point, weather was no problems. Both conditions, no rain in sight. In Adelaide, they don't have it, but it was the man of the hour from 17 fours, 4 sixes. Travis Head, local South Australian, 140 from 141 balls. That is so well balanced. You don't get that in a test at all. You don't get that. That is very well balanced. And leading 157 runs in the first innings, Australia, after their black bat, India came in second half, 175 runs. They lost 5 from it. So Australia, once again, they had
Nitish Kumar Reddy.
42 runs from 47 balls and 6 fours and 1 6. Best bowler, their captain, Pat Cummins, 5 wickets from 57 runs, and Aidan mentioned from 14 overs. So very well balanced finish. The best from the Starkey and the captain Cummins just came and totally boom. It was a must win, and then there was a second innings. 19 runs to win, or 18 requested for 19. Australia, well done winning on a 10 wicket win in Adelaide at the Adelaide Oval. We have now got a tied series, and my goodness, stay tuned as we head to the what they're known as the Boxing Test, which will be held in Melbourne, Victoria, at the Melbourne Cricket Ground, which is one of the biggest icon grounds in Australia. sporting calendar, if you know, in this Australian Football League, where the MCG will host games, and then we'll come on into the, maybe hopefully we'll see a fifth and final test will held in Sydney at the SCG. So well done to Australia and India in the first one in Perth, Adelaide winning on the second one. Well, thank you so much for listening to the test series. Well, that is all for the BJ show. Yes, that is a test series of cricket. So stay tuned for some more updates of cricket, as well having AIdan's cricket, how he's going as well. The BBL, Big Bash League, will be coming soon, so stay tuned for that. So if you don't want to hear more of other what's happening on the BJ show, or as well as Know the Sports Chat, get on to my YouTube channel. There is some quizzes you don't want to miss. Download it on Spotify. Simple, just type the BJ show right on Spotify. And there's Instagram, there's Facebook, so you'll see all those links right there. Alright, thank you so much for listening. We'll see you soon. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the test series in Perth and Adelaide. Peace out. Bye for now.